On a hot summer night, would you offer your throat to the wolf with the red roses?
Will he offer me his mouth?
Yes.
Will he offer me his teeth?
Yes.
Will he offer me his jaws?
Yes.
Will he offer me his hunger?
Yes.
Again. Will he offer me his hunger?
Yes.
And will he starve without me?
Yes.
And does he love me?
Yes.
Yes.
On a hot summer night, would you offer your throat to the wolf with the red roses?
Yes!
I bet you say that to all the boys. Welcome to Shelf Warmers. I am Sam.
And I'm Meatloaf. And I'm Andrew.
This is the podcast where we watch and discuss movies from roughly 2012 to 2020. We call it the pump and dump period of Hollywood. You know the drill.
Not exactly a golden age, but definitely a time of high fertility for Tinseltown.
Very fertile. Movies produced were good. Most movies are good, bad, or just meh.
Yeah.
Most of our movies are meh.
Mad. And so if they're mad, then we're going to watch them.
Yeah. And if you didn't get it already from our little acapella intro, we are covering Hot Summer Night and the Bear.
2017, the hottest summer on record.
Yep. Hot Summer Night, Hot Summer Nights from 2017, which is the neo-noir coming-of-age crime drama. Can you believe it?
I guess it is a crime drama.
It's the debut feature written and directed by Elijah Bynum, who, do you know who that is?
No.
So he does this movie in 2017, and we saw the trailer for it. I don't think either of us saw it. He did Magazine Dreams.
Oh, which now is...
The now maligned.
It got released, but it was picked up by Searchlight originally, and then because of the Jonathan Majors controversy, it never got actually released in theaters.
I thought it looked pretty good, the trailer.
Yeah, I heard he was getting Oscar buzz before everything happened, and then down the drain it went.
Kang.
Yeah. Kang. Fine, I'll Kang myself.
I'll Kang myself.
Yeah, and it was kind of funny because, like, what you said, Jonathan Bynum?
Elijah Bynum.
The 20th Century Fox said, Elijah, we'll buy him your movie. And then they said, we're going to sell him your movie. Elijah.
And no one's gonna see this movie.
Yeah.
But I think, just based off that trailer, I got a very strong sort of Taxi Driver Scorsese influence from Magazine Dreams.
Sure.
And also Hot Summer Nights is clearly indebted to Mr. Scorsese.
Yeah.
In many ways.
Mean Streets, After Hours. You got Little Goodfellas. Yeah, of course.
And of course, our never-ending debate between you and I. Goodfellas, one of the huge inspirations for Boogie Nights. And there's also Boogie Nights and Hot Summer Nights.
One of our never-ending debates that I haven't remember, or I can't remember the last time we had this conversation.
You're a huge Boogie Nights guy.
I am a huge Boogie Nights guy.
I'm a huge Goodfellas guy. And you seem to have this idea that Boogie Nights is just like the hottest shit.
Oh, it's the best PTA movie.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I love that movie.
When this comes out, I think One Battle will have already debuted.
Which we saw.
But
I mean, look,
you really think Boogie Nights is his best movie?
Because I think it's my favorite PTA, but then, like, you and I just saw a 70mm print of the master, and I'm like...
Which was incredible.
Yeah, I'm like, this is like...
The color?
Yeah. I'm
grain.
like... Because maybe, like, the master is better than... You know,
Boogie
he's
Nights.
better, but yeah, he's
Boogie
15
Nights-
more years of film experience.
Boogie Nights is probably the most well-seen. But what's
Yeah,
cool
it's probably
about
the most seen movie.
Boogie Nights is... Boogie Nights is great. I love Boogie Nights. But after Boogie Nights, he basically never makes Boogie Nights again. That kind of movie. Magnolia has similar language with the camera, but even Magnolia is its own thing.
Yeah, I mean, like Tarantino, like, never made Pulp Fiction again.
Right.
Yeah. Spielberg ever made Jaws again? He kind of did.
Many times,
actually. but he's also like that good that he can just do another, like...
Did you hear that
Feature of the week flick
about Tarantino when Tarantino saw There Will Be Blood?
No.
So Tarantino sees There Will Be Blood in '07. I guess he just did Death Proof or whatever. Kill Bill had it wrapped up at that point. And he was like, he saw There Will Be Blood and he was like, wow, I need to step up my game.
Sure, yeah.
Like, Paul is doing crazy things here with Daniel Day, and I'm going to have to step it up. So then he does Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Which is clearly Tarantino trying his hardest to make the best movie he can, and he does.
Yeah.
And that kind of sets up the rest of his trajectory. Similar to PTA, where There Will Be Blood to The Master to Inherent Vice. You can kind of see
yeah, because then
the trajectory there.
And PTA just kind of does a loop back around and be like, yeah, like it's a flex that he can still do Inherent Vice.
Yeah.
After spending so much time with like kind of period, like, you know, like drama, I guess dramas. I mean, because his movies were all funny to me.
Yeah.
But also they were dramas.
Yeah, he kind of strikes his own sort of tone.
Yeah. But that is a jump. Like you really don't think about that a lot. Him going from Hard Eight to Boogie Nights to Magnolia to Punch Drunk Love. That's a big jump to There Will Be Blood.
Oh, it's crazy.
Because you could see the Coens, like, you know, let's jump into No Country. Like, you could feel that.
It's the logical next step.
Yeah. But
PTA.
PTA, man. Wow. And he's probably still pretty young in that, too. He's still in his 30s, right?
Yeah. I know this is a hot take, but yeah, PTA, one of the best.
He's rather good.
He's quite good. And there's some like we said, there's some PTA influence in Hot Summer Nights. Great title.
Yeah, great title. And I think it's kind of
yawning. That's a good mood setter for the pod.
It's a hot summer morning.
It is a hot summer morning here in
South Jersey.
Redacted.
Yeah, redacted. New Jersey. Yeah, and I did get up at 8 a.m. to watch this movie.
Wow.
For the record. Because I did not have time to watch it before then. So it was one of those, all right, well, time to go to work. Time to go to work. And I moved from the bed and I moved to the couch and I watched it there.
But yeah, Hot Summer Nights, set in Cape Cod.
Yeah, I've never been to Cape Cod. You have spent some time there, correct?
I was actually just there this past Memorial Day. And it's cool. I mean, it's beautiful. Loosely kind of based where Jaws takes place. Amity Island is loosely Hyannis type thing.
And then
it's all the same, you know.
It's also where the Kennedys go, right?
Yeah, the compound is there.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, I saw it.
Have you seen it? Oh, you did?
I drove out there to Hyannis Point and saw the house and the field where you imagine, you know, the color 16 millimeter film of the kids running around and Jack clapping and having his sunglasses on and feeding
and he kisses Bobby on the lips and they both kiss Marilyn on the lips.
I don't know what film you're talking about. But yeah, this film is set in the summer of 1991 and follows Daniel Middleton.
Terminator 2.
What?
Terminator 2.
Oh yeah, T2 is a huge part of this movie for some reason. Daniel Middleton, who is played by
Timmy,
a young Timothée.
As let's say the Golden Globe, Chalamet.
That was a good joke.
That was a great bit.
My dad still references that.
We also have a shared. What's her name again?
Nikki Glaser.
Nikki Glaser. Both our dads are like obsessed with her.
All dads love Nikki Glaser for some reason.
Oh, that broad's funny. She's a funny broad.
Yeah, our dads had this realization, I guess, in the last 6 months that girls could be funny, and we were like, Dad.
Ever heard of Tina Fey?
Our shared dads. Andrew and I are actually brothers with our gay dads. But yeah, Timmy is a teenager staying with his grandma for the summer.
Yeah, his aunt, who has like no presence in this movie.
Zero.
She has about 5 seconds of screen time.
So he's just trying to hang out in Cape Cod and eventually gets entangled in this whole drug dealing business, and that's kind of it, right?
It's pretty simple. I feel like they cut a lot out of this.
I was telling Bash on the drive here. No stakes, no characters,
No,
no meaning.
no.
But I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, I was like entertained.
It's a weird. It's kind of in my mind. It started its own category of these shelf warmers.
Oh, like the indie kid, like shelf warmers.
Where I enjoy watching it. I know it's bad. It's actively bad. But it's Timmy.
When you have an actor of this caliber, like Timmy, he kind of can't hide the fact that he's a stud.
Yeah.
You know? So then it's like suddenly he gets his rhythm and it's like yeah, like he's a movie star. Like yeah, like he could get any girl he wants there.
Yeah.
He's got riz, he's tall, like he's chilling, bro.
And he's kind of small here.
He is small here. Was this film before or after the Calling by Your Name?
I think it's the same year.
It's 2017 both? Yeah.
This is like his breakout year.
Because also Lady Bird, right?
Lady Bird. I mean, I think Lady Bird.
Wow.
Lady Bird was I think I watched. Definitely
God,
Lady
yeah.
Bird was first for me because
He hit big that year. Wow.
I mean,
I don't know if I realized that those were both the same year.
Also, like he's been around for a while at this point. This movie's old.
Yeah. He's always seen as like the young guy still, but yeah, it's like this was 8 years ago now. At this point, almost getting to 9 years now.
It was fun this past year when Interstellar was in IMAX.
Yeah,
and everyone remembered that young
he's in
Timmy
that movie.
Plays young Casey Affleck, which is a perfect casting.
Yeah,
they look identical, basically.
Not a shelf warmer, but I would love to do a revisit of Manchester by the Sea.
I think we could let us know, listeners. I think we could make the case,
guys. Let us know if you think we should cover the good movies on the show.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. But yeah, he does Call Me by Your Name, which I remember seeing in the theater.
I pirated it. I don't think my dad. I don't think he wanted to go see Call Me by Your Name.
I saw it with my dad and like two of my other friends, and it was interesting.
Yeah, you got home, you put the peach in between your couch cushions.
I don't know, man. Maybe you did. I didn't do that. But yeah, Hot Summer Nights, Lady Bird. Apparently he's in Hostels, that Scott Cooper movie.
Yeah, so that's a shelf warmer.
Definitely. And then honestly, when I really took note of him, actually looking at it, he hasn't had kind of. His career doesn't actually really take off until kind of like post-COVID. I mean, he's a star.
Yeah, Dune.
But, I mean, Beautiful Boy 2018. Did you remember that movie?
I do remember that.
That's also a shelf warmer, but...
I would do that.
That movie, I saw that in the theater and bawled my eyes out.
I've not seen it, but my dad came up to me after he watched it and was like, never do drugs.
Wow, he felt like Steve Carell.
I would love to do something with Steve Carell soon. I think
we could do a Carell month.
Because I watched the first episode of The Paper, and
hold for applause.
And it's like fine, but I was like watching it, thinking like, what a good performer he is, Steve Carell, and I'm like, he's not done a lot recently.
I guess he's just raking in that Gru money.
Yeah, he's just chilling. But I'm like, he is such a good performer.
You know what he was just in that we both loved was Four Seasons.
Oh yeah, and he's great in Four Seasons, and the Asteroid City.
Yeah. All
right, so he actually has been around. I really like both those performances actually.
But yeah, more respect on his name. But yeah. Timmy does the Woody Allen movie, A Rainy Day in New York.
Yeah, and he feels like really good about that, right? He's always talking about how much he loves Woody.
Gotta check off that box.
He's on Club Random.
He does The King, which is that Netflix movie where he has the funny haircut.
Oh, yeah.
But at that point, he's fully embraced as a heartthrob. And then he really gives a fantastic performance as Laurie in Little Women the following year, 2019.
Yeah.
Which... At that point, he's rocking and rolling as a fully formed Timmy.
Yeah, it's yeah, you really can't like overstate the impact of the Greta Gerwig and Luca Guadagnino had on like our generation of film student.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, just looking at, he's in Call Me by Your Name, and he's in Bones and All later. Lady Bird, The Woman. I mean,
which I'm kind of indifferent on Bones and All, but like
love it.
We did a rewatch of Calling by Your Name in the last like year or so. Good, really, really fucking good in a way that I didn't remember it from when I first watched it.
So good.
It's
Definitely
like
holds up.
Like it's I mean, I think especially after watching like Challengers this last year, but like Luca is like the most like on the pulse in terms of like what's sexy as a director. Like no one's doing it like him,
and he stays busy too.
Yeah,
he's pumping these out.
And like right before, like of course the now canceled Armie Hammer, the star of The Lone Ranger, but like when he's on camera in that movie, like he makes your heart like kind of like pulse.
Yeah,
like he knows how to use Armie Hammer in a way that like nobody else does.
Definitely. Yeah, he does French Dispatch in 21, Dune Part 1, 21, Don't Look Up 21 in that little role.
Oh yeah,
that was basically like a. Ugh, remember that movie?
Isn't he just like a kid who has sex with Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah.
Isn't that his whole role?
Great. Bones and All, like we said. Oh, how can I forget about this? 2023, Wonka.
Oh yeah, and it made like $600 million.
I could not get through that movie.
It's a tough watch. The highlight is like Keegan-Michael Key. He's doing this kind of voice. He's a chocolate addiction.
Really?
Yeah, and he gets like he keeps getting fatter from scene to scene.
Oh,
because he's in the pocket of the chocolate cartel. Yeah, what? With a good bit. So yes. By the end of the movie, he's like in a huge fat suit.
Okay, Wonka reevaluation starts today.
I just love Keegan-Michael Key.
Dune Part 2, which I love. That was I loved seeing that for the first time in IMAX. I got chills when those things, they have like the jetpacks and there's like
oh yeah,
and it's like they're silhouetted with the orange background. And now they're doing, was it Dune? They're not calling it Dune Messiah anymore, right?
No, it's Dune 3.
Dune Part 3. Which people are freaking out about. Yeah,
but he's a star now. I mean, what he got the Oscar nom for Complete Unknown?
Fever Pitch last year. Not Fever Pitch, the Jimmy Fallon movie, but A Complete Unknown.
Yeah.
Where he plays Bob Dylan.
Which is good. It's good.
It's okay.
It's solid.
It's fine.
It's good.
It's not good.
Yeah, bro. It's James Mangold. Like it's good.
Mangold is fine.
Fine. I feel like fine and good to me are like synonyms.
I heard all about, everyone's like Ford vs Ferrari. Odysseus. Ford vs Ferrari. Ford vs Ferrari. Gotta watch Ford vs Ferrari.
Which he's also in.
Yeah, he is.
Who here has tales of James Mangold? James Mangold. Anybody know him?
Competent director. That's it.
Logan
might be my favorite of his, because I finally got around to watching Ford vs Ferrari. Fine. It's fine.
Yeah, he's like a journeyman.
And apparently a dickhead, we heard recently.
We did hear that recently. The Dial of Destiny. Oof.
Oh, God. See, he's done. Forget him.
He's doing Swamp Thing, bro. You didn't know that?
Jesus Christ. But yeah, then Timmy has Marty Supreme coming up, which I'm sure will be good.
Yeah, looks good.
So he's doing all right, the kid.
Yeah.
But we're here to humble him.
He's dating a Jenner.
Are they still rocking and rolling?
Probably, I don't know.
Why wouldn't they be?
Yeah, of course. They're young and in love.
Young and in love. They are funny together. Because, like, Timmy, he's cute, whatever. And she's beautiful. But together, it's like, what?
Yeah.
They look like classmates or something.
Yeah.
Like they were friends in high school.
Yeah. They came over for Thanksgiving break and they kind of hooked up again.
Yeah.
Well, as earlier we talked about like PTA and the influence of PTA on this.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just the case now that every movie that involves drugs has to have a Boogie Nights scene?
I don't
have to do the
know.
Alfred Molina
There's
scene.
two. I thought of. Did you think of a few examples? I thought of one other one.
I didn't think of any other examples, but I was just watching the William Fichtner scene. I was like, okay, so they brought like this character actor in for a one role scene,
Yeah.
and there's a little bit of he's scary and they're not really sure, and he's messing with them. And there's a kind of person in the background doing someone else, kind of adding an element of music to it. And I was like, it's literally it's like the bones of the Alfred Molina scene from Boogie
It's
Nights.
a clear ripoff in Hot Summer Nights, where in the third act we have Timmy going off on this little side quest to go retrieve some cocaine, not dissimilar to the Molina scene in Boogie Nights. I'm sure you all know. And in the Boogie Nights scene, it's great because the little kid's like throwing down the firecrackers, and it's just adding like every time the firecracker goes off, like Dirk Diggler's twitching. And actually, funny enough, Thomas Jane
is in that scene.
Who's in Boogie Nights is
as
also
as a scary Sergeant Calhoun, who actually ended up maybe being like my favorite character.
Yeah, because he's kind of actually a character.
Yeah.
But in Boogie Nights, he's coked out and paranoid. Mark Wahlberg. So it adds to it. In this, Timmy's like nervous, but you don't really know why he's nervous.
No, he's kind of like a void of emotion.
And then Fichtner's there, and he's cool. He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
But it just feels so obvious that it's ripping off Boogie Nights. It's sort of distracting.
Yeah.
But then you look at something like Babylon.
Sure. Yeah.
Which is also very similar to Boogie Nights in more than just this one scene, but kind of as the pre and post type of structure of Boogie Nights and Babylon, where it's like you have the 70s fun, you have the silent era fun, and then the talkies happen.
Yeah.
Then the 80s happen.
People also really came after Babylon for that. They're like, oh, like the rip off completely of Boogie Nights. And I never understood
felt
that.
More like a ripoff. Babylon is 10 times more apeshit.
Yeah.
With the Tobey Maguire scene.
Yeah.
And
has alligator
and has
stuff,
genuinely has its own original. There's still like, oh shit, scary thing happens, but it's like so unique with the when they're sitting down with the guy and he's like, oh yeah, like how'd you get all this money so fast? He's like, oh well, I just made it. Like it's prop money. And what's his face? Diego Calva is just like, what? He like starts freaking out. And then they go down into the basement of Hollywood, and it's like horrifying. And there's like it's like a wet, sweaty place.
Yeah.
And Toby's like throwing the money at this crazy guy, and then a drop falls from the sweaty basement, and the money runs. Like the ink starts to pour off the dollar, and that's when the shit really hits the fan. Love Babylon.
Love Babylon. I just saw an interview with Margot Robbie where she was like, if you like Babylon, then you're my kind of film person.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like Margot Robbie. Are we going to go see Big, Bold, Beautiful movie?
No. Probably not.
They say it's bad.
It's not an engaging trailer, and I love both those leads.
Colin Farrell seems like a total, great guy.
Oh, awesome. He seems amazing.
Just, very nice.
Yeah, he...
You're invited whenever you want to come on, Colin.
Hey, man, we're both from the... actually, all three of us from the Big Forehead tribe, so... Wow. You know what, Colin? You're sexier than both of us still.
Does he have a big forehead?
Yeah, he's a huge forehead.
Really?
I think his hairline's gone back a little bit in the most recent years, and it's more noticeable than it was back in Miami Vice. But it's
I'm showing Andrew my forehead right
now. Timmy's got a nice hairline.
Yeah, Timmy's got a great everything.
Yeah. So his dad dies, which is kind of the inciting incident of the plot. His dad dies, and his mom can't handle him because he's just sad and depressed.
Yeah.
And into the Karate Kid.
The first scene we see him, he's sitting on the ground with some sort of karate band over his head, and he's like, I'm meditating.
Which I really thought they were going to reference, because they were still making the Karate Kid movies. His name's Daniel. He kind of has a Ralph Macchio thing a little bit, and he's wearing the headband. And I was like, Macchio. I was like, what? Not going to call him Daniel's son of the Karate Kid? I don't know. I was like, it felt strange They didn't do anything with that.
Should we remake Hot Summer Nights this summer?
Yeah, let's do it. Next summer, actually.
Yeah, next summer. But yeah, so he's kind of introduced and set up with his parents. And then
he goes to move in with his aunt.
Moves in with the aunt. And we never hear from the mom again. He never mentions his father again.
Nope.
And the aunt is, as you said, never really in the film.
You see her when he gets to his house, or to her house, and then there's one quick shot in a montage of him like having like money on his floor. He's selling so much drugs, yeah. And then his aunt like tries to peek her head in, and then he like slams the door on her.
Yeah, there's not even like the
and then she's exited from the movie
where Derek's talking to his mom. He's like, "You don't know what I could do. You don't know how great I could be." Like, there's not even that kind of emotional, groundwork laid down. It's just set up. Okay, he's in Cape Cod for the summer. Go. And he's kind of wandering around. He's at a party.
Because he's not one of the rich kids who are there for the summer, but also he's not a townie, so he really has no.
He's lost.
Yeah, he doesn't have a community there, and it's a great shot of him when he gets to town, and all these rich couples are eating at a restaurant and enjoying themselves, and he's sitting in the dark corner of the restaurant, looking sad.
I do think the first half of this movie is much stronger.
Oh yeah,
than the second half.
Yeah. Because I think it has the most in it that wasn't. I feel like the downfall
is when it gets too
crazy, and like it has a lot of it chopped out. I feel like.
Yeah, but the film does have voiceover. As we said, this is very much like a Goodfellas type voiceover, or Virgin Suicides even, or as you mentioned before we recorded.
Oh yeah, it has the same opening as Weapons. There was a crazy thing that happened in my town, and nobody talks about it, but it was really crazy, and now I'm going to tell you the story. Hot Summer Nights.
Makes Weapons seem really fucking dumb.
No, it makes Weapons even better.
Oh, okay.
Which is an awesome movie, bro. It's an incredible movie.
I'll watch it eventually. When it gets re-released, maybe 25th anniversary. I'll check it out.
You'll be in a grave, bro.
Will you visit me like Timmy visits his father?
Yeah.
But then a part of this voiceover is we get the kind of very Scorsese Boogie Nights thing where it's like, or even like Wes Anderson, where it's like we cut to all the townspeople and they're kind of looking directly into the camera and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know that kid."
Yeah.
And we're building up,
which is good. It works. It's funny.
I like it on the page. I think whoever they got to be these kids are terrible in the movie.
I liked it where it's the two kids in the diner and he's like, "I heard he definitely killed a guy," and the little girl's like, "Oh well, he definitely fucking killed a guy." I do like that switch where they're like, and they all say the same thing. I also think it's funny because it's clearly like a 10-year-old kid or whatever, but he's doing like a Henry Hill voice. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. As far back as I can remember, and they're all just like, "He killed a man. I heard he killed a man." Like, again, that's a cool hook to put in the beginning of the movie. It doesn't really pay off. Again, never really follows through. Like, you don't even really find out. Like, wait, did he? Who did he beats the shit out of the one guy. Right. So then he kind of goes under the wing. Timmy goes under this guy's wing. Hunter Strawberry is his name. And he's like a local legend. He's a drug dealer. That reminds me of a name I feel like we had in another movie recently that we were like, "Oh, that's a good name." Strawberry. Oh, the Michael Shannon's name in... Oh, Bobby Monday. Yeah, Hunter Strawberry and Bobby Monday. Is there somehow related? Actually, what if Michael Shannon was playing Bobby Monday as the cop in the Cape Cod town in 1991? That would rock. Hunter Strawberry, you're not gonna get anything past me, buddy. Old Your expiration date's Monday. Bobby Monday. Bobby Monday. Yeah, he's like a cool guy. He's mysterious. Timmy works at like a convenience store or whatever. And he also works at the gas station that's like attached to it. Yeah. It's where they meet, and he's a town's drug dealer, as we said. Yeah, so he comes in, he's like, "Hide this for me." And it's like a bag of weed, and Timmy like freaks out and throws it in the register. But kind of he helps out Strawberry. And then Strawberry's like, "You get high?" And Timmy's like, he has like this wide-eyed look on his face. So then Timmy hits a bong, he faints. Yeah. They do the stupid thing where he hits the bong
They zolly on his face.
Yeah.
He like gets all woozy. He passes out. We get like a animated archival weed.
THC.
This is
cannabis.
your brain on drugs.
Yeah.
And I rolled. And then he kind of becomes a drug dealer.
Yeah, and then they kind of start to move up in the town. They kind of go from selling like their kind of main industry is dime bags to tourists and the rich people who love to smoke pot and Cape Cod. And
I guess Timmy has like business sense. This is the thing that's like not developed. It's like Timmy's suddenly like an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
he's like, we gotta expand. We have to build our business, but it just kind of happens. Like everything just kind of happens.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, well, because they're doing this, then they should be doing this now.
Yeah,
it's feel earned.
But there's no real lead up. Literally, there's no like cause and effect. Shit just happens.
Yeah. I think the plot line that's also still is underdeveloped, but I like the most is him, and Michael Monroe. She's great. They have genuine chemistry.
I was also. I think Bash and I did like a little mini podcast on the way up here talking about the film. But I was saying that first scene with them in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's at the drive-in. She's in the car fighting with, I guess, her boyfriend. She gets out of the car and she randomly, crazy girl in a movie.
Yeah, she picks Timmy's car.
She gets into Timmy's car and Timmy like freezes. He's like so socially inept. He just like stumbles and then he drives her home, and they kind of get to know each other a little bit, and they play some like old doo-wop song or whatever, like an old blues song.
Yeah.
And they kind of look at each other, and it's nighttime and it's summer. Like it's a very vibe-based movie. And I think it kind of excels the most in that moment where they're in the car. And it's Michael Monroe is a genuine. She also has some great kind of star chops. I wish she was in more stuff.
I'm not too familiar with her except for Long Legs. What else has she been in?
She's also the girl in It Follows.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Function.
Yeah.
But even her, I wish she was more of a character.
Yeah, like they set her up in a very similar way to her brother, who is the drug dealer.
You find out that this wonderful girl that Timmy had this experience with is Strawberry's sister, and he makes it very clear, anybody who touches my sister's fucking dead.
But so they don't have a relationship.
Yeah.
They don't really interact until the last like 20 minutes.
And you feel nothing.
Yeah. Because I don't know. It's this weird thing of like they set her up. Maybe it's like they try to do the Goodfellas thing where Goodfellas is like, you set up all these characters in such an extreme way. And they're able to match those expectations. Where here they're not. They're like, he's such a badass. I already killed a guy. And then for her, they're like, yeah, she's so hot that when...
Oh, there's like a 10-minute scene explaining why
how hot
she's
she is.
Such a crazy baddie in town.
Yeah, they're like, she's so hot that the guy who was dating her found out she had a new boyfriend and he killed himself.
Yeah, and they film these sequences and they look like, shots at a casino.
Yeah.
Like the guy hanging himself.
Yeah.
Or doing weights in the garage.
Yeah, and you kind of like get an idea of it a little bit. Because like it's Michael Monroe and she's like, he's gorgeous and they have chemistry together. But it's never like, I can't believe that kid's with her. Like, what the hell? And like, she's with a guy too before her and Timmy get together, and he doesn't really seem to care that.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this quick break.
I'm gonna do a little bit of a blind ranking for you. I'm gonna give you a blind ranking of 5 hot summer nights throughout history, and I want you to blind rank them. Okay.
Okay.
All right. First one. A July 9th, 2001. The first episode of British Office airs.
Whoa. That's pretty good. And these are 5?
5.
I'm very curious what the rest of these are going to be. So I'm just going to throw that right in the middle at 3.
3? Okay. All right. July 13th of 2024, Donald Trump is shot on stage.
That was memorable.
It was like 4 or 5, so technically it was an afternoon. It was a hot summer afternoon.
It was definitely hot that day.
Yeah.
Let's do that at number 2.
Number 2? Okay. All right. On July 31st, 1977, the son of Sam claimed his last victim's life.
Wow. Let's put that at 5.
A 5? Okay. So we have that at 5. Trump
Summer
at
Sam,
2.
by the way. Great movie.
Summer Sam. So Trump's at 2. The first of the British office hearings at 3.
Yeah.
And a Summer Sam's at 5.
Yes.
Okay. On August 30th of this year at 4:57 a.m. So in the early morning, but it's still dark out.
Sure.
The Club Chalamet. Have you heard of them?
No.
It's this very famous Twitter account.
Okay.
That's like a 55-year-old woman who's obsessed with Timothee Chalamet and has like a Substack about him.
Okay, that's good.
She made this tweet. The last known time that Timothée was in Italy was back in May to receive the David D. La Donatello Award. I know he loves it here in Italy, and I can't wait to see him visit here again. In the full week that I've been in Italy, I'm really enjoying the more relaxed pace of life here, but they smoke like bandits. Secondhand smoke is real. Exclamation point. But considering what's going back on home, I'll deal with the smoke.
What?
Sorry, the way this is written is crazy. One word of advice. If anything I post offends you or annoys you, just block me. Trust me, I won't notice or care. I don't think it's healthy to follow someone you dislike. And there's a large picture of Timothy holding the award.
Wow. I mean, that's a lot of effort. I gotta put that at 1.
That's a 1? You fucking fool. You should have saved it. You're fucking anti-American.
What?
July 4th, July 4th, 1776. The signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Okay, 4th.
A 4th for July 4th, you unpatriotic bastard.
So ahead of the formation of this country, we have the British office airing.
Yeah, so just for everyone home, the number 5 is the son of Sam claimed his last victim.
Yeah.
Rankings of Hot Summer Nights. Fun ranking. Number 4 is July 4th, 1776, when our founding fathers.
Yeah.
And hey, you know what I heard? I heard they're gonna add women in the sequel. Sign the Declaration of Independence. 3 is July 9th, 2001, the first episode of Ricky Gervais's and Stephen Merchant's The British Office airs. Number 2, Donald Trump was shot on July 13th, 2024 by Matthew Thomas Crooks.
Well,
And number 1, like Club Chalamet had a weird rant about her own takes on Italy, but also how much Timothy loves Italy.
I stand by my ranking,
Yeah.
frankly.
Good.
And if it was a better script, it honestly felt like a first draft to me. Like how the events play out, where it's like, okay, cool, like I like this moment, but it's not really set up very well and doesn't have that impact. Like there's the big, the first kiss kind of scene where Timmy talks to her, he walks away, he pauses.
I like that moment.
Is that when I think that's when Space Oddity plays, and I was like, this is ridiculous. It's
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of needle drops this one too.
Yeah, it's definitely
not all earned.
The Scorsese thing.
Yeah, but Timmy throws his inhaler.
Yeah, he chucks his inhaler to the side. He rushes back to her, grabs her in his arms, kisses her. This is well and well.
Yeah, and she's like into it, but then her boyfriend
smashes his lights out.
Yeah,
and of course, right as he punches, boom! Shot of a firework. Like,
yeah. I was confused because then like him and the brother like talk about that. He's like, I heard some guy.
This was the biggest thing.
Heard some guy that came up to my baby sister and kissed her right in the mouth. I'd kill him, or whatever.
Yeah, it feels like such a small town. How would he not know?
That was Timmy.
Yeah.
Because the guy is also selling drugs in town with him and his best friend.
Yeah, they're seen together everywhere.
But Timmy's like, you do what too? And he's like, bro, you're so gullible. So I read that moment as he knows it's
That's
him,
what I thought.
and he's okay with him being with his sister because he knows he's a good guy. But then no, later on they find out. Also, like Timmy just keeps lying.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
But not in like he's in over his head. Like he's lying in ways that don't really make sense. I never met this girl before. She's like, how do you know my brother? So it's like he's like lying to lie, but like not even with like any way to move the plot forward. And Timmy gets in over his head, and that's when but so he's getting it over his head, not in like a
motivated way.
Yeah, like I want more money, like I want to do this. He just kind of just keeps doing things for no reason.
Yeah.
So he goes to William Fichtner, who's not his usual a drug supplier, who then takes his money.
He wants to get into cocaine now.
Yeah, and his actual supplier comes to the garage and kills his best friend, who is his
Strawberry.
who's like girlfriend's sister, or his girlfriend's brother. Sorry, rather.
Yeah, the Dex character, who we are introduced to early on, which I think was actually one of the better scenes.
Yeah, and then he vanishes the rest of the movie until he has to come back and kill somebody.
Yeah, like early on in the movie, Timmy's walking down the street, and then he gets thrown into a truck and taken to a diner with Strawberry, his business partner, his drug dealer friend, and they sit across from Dex and some quiet, scary bald guy.
Yeah, henchman. He also doesn't come back either. And I was like, oh, what? He can't be the one who hurts people?
Yeah,
that's what they said. They said, oh, he's the guy that hurts people.
But there's a fun scene where he's like eating waffles at the diner, and he's kind of like a quirky, funny little evil guy.
Little mustache. He's hamming it up a bit.
Yeah, definitely. We love when people ham it up. And then then another girl is introduced because Strawberry also needs a girl.
Yeah,
right.
It's a cop's daughter.
It's Thomas Jane's daughter.
I love Thomas Jane.
Yeah, he's good. We just saw. Well, I saw him in Lowell recently.
Oh yeah, true.
You didn't see him in that.
I did not see him in Lowell. I saw him in recently The Mist, which I like a lot.
Oh, The Mist. But yeah, there's this clear Scorsese rip scene where he's looking at this girl in the diner, and they play like the 60s girl pop music, and it's the slow motion, and he walks over and kind of smooth talks her, and she's like, I have a boyfriend. He's like, no, you don't. And they immediately fall in love.
Yeah.
For, again, no reason.
Well, yeah. Like, it does do the romance well. I do like them.
Yeah, it's
together.
fun to watch when they kind of meet and end up. There's a whole drive-in thing in this movie, like we said, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a fun element to it.
And it was the same week Terminator 2 came out. Like the voiceover occasionally comes back.
Yeah. I don't like the voiceover, and I don't think you need it.
No,
Get down.
It's just clear pastiche. Yeah, and then Strawberry's like, this is the best part, bro. Don't go.
And it kind of ends, and like I said, the girl leaves town, the Micah Monroe leaves town, and you're like, okay, that's good for her. And her brother dies, and nobody really seems to have a reaction to that.
Nope.
I almost wish Timmy died.
That's where I thought it was going.
Yeah, and I would have preferred that. And like you let Strawberry be happy, because he doesn't really feel like tragic enough that he like deserves that death.
Yeah, because then Timmy randomly leaves at the end too. Yeah,
he's off on a motorcycle in a small desert town. And I'm like, what? Like, I didn't think that character was heading in that direction.
No,
not at all. Yeah, and Strawberry has a genuine one-to-one, like with Thomas Jane. Thomas Jane's like, hey, your dad was heading in a bad direction, and he got me out. I want to do that for you too. Mm-hmm. Like you're dating my daughter. Like I want you to be be a good guy. And Strawberry's like, I know where I'm headed. And I'm like, no, like you should like actually just take the job with him or whatever, or you just be a good guy. And I'm like, yeah, like I want that guy to succeed. And they get shot in the head with Timmy's actions too. There's not really like it was his actions that really like put him there.
Also, what the fuck did Timmy do that was so bad?
He met with another supplier.
Great.
So yeah, you killed for that. Yeah.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the drug underworld of Cape Cod in 1991, but
it's probably not that severe.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd probably like break the legs first.
Not a lot of fun facts on this film.
No.
However, the third act does take place around Hurricane Bob, which is a real hurricane that hit. And it does seem like they use like real archival at the end, which I was also like,
always cool to see.
what's happening now? Like, wait, why are we pulling in this real horrible storm? But it just so happens that William Fichtner also appeared in The Perfect Storm, which is based on the true story about not the same storm, but the same season.
Yeah, so
in New England.
Yeah, so he's playing the same character in this.
You could think about it that way, yeah. But yeah, like we said, the Boogie Nights scene is also echoed in the third act. But yeah.
Do you know what this movie opened up against? I kind of forgot to say that near the beginning.
I feel like you forgot to say that the last 3 episodes.
No, I did it for Bone Tomahawk. I don't think I did it for Premium Rush.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, also, because Premium Rush did not open against anything. Like it was like all like duds.
People were scared. People were scared to go up against Premium Rush.
It was all films I'd never heard of. But this opened up against the Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Didn't see it.
It's fine. It's fun. And the Mission Impossible Fallout. Yeah.
I was definitely there that weekend.
But this is also like a direct TV film.
I
Like
made a note about that. I didn't know where there was like this, blue globe forming in front of the movie, and I was like, is that direct TV?
Warner Brothers, I thought at first, and I was like, oh no, it's actually
direct TV.
Yeah. Hey, Sam, do you have a slate for this episode?
Epic slate.
Epic slate?
Epic slate for
Hit me
this
with it.
episode. All right, so these are some hot summer night slate picks. As I mentioned briefly, The Virgin Suicides.
Yeah.
Which just has so much more juice.
The Virgin Suicides weirdly does feel like the most like close comparison to this film.
It does what this film wants to do, just so much better.
So much better.
And 20 years earlier. Also, it's Sophia's first film.
True.
This is this guy's first film. And Sophia just dunks on him pretty
That
much.
movie's so... Oh, my God. Like, I just had a pit... forming in my stomach to that whole movie. Like, it leaves you heartbroken.
And it's beautiful.
Ooh.
Ed Lackman shot it, I believe, who's like Todd Haynes' guy. It just looks great. The colors. And it has that similar kind of, the young boys in town doing the voiceover.
Yeah. She was so hot.
And the sisters it's more earned that this family has this myth and this sort of folk tale depiction. It's earned in that one.
Because you don't see these characters interacting with anyone from town except for the sheriff and the 2 girls.
Yeah, you really
there's not a sense
get
of community or like the feel of neighborhoods even.
The school dance in Virgin Suicides.
Josh Hartnett.
Also, it's worth mentioning, Virgin Suicides, 1999, takes place in the 70s. You completely buy the 70s aspect.
Sure.
This movie...
No, yeah.
It kind of takes place in 1991.
Yeah,
but
it's not really
looks like
important.
2017, fully. Basically.
There was like a few shirts really early on, like I went to house parties where I was like, that's a new shirt.
Yeah, I don't know why... I don't even think you really had to set it in that time.
No, you didn't.
But...
It's because when he grew up.
Oh, Elijah.
It's clear that he has a nostalgia for this place that just like doesn't really translate.
Yeah, and it doesn't even really feel like Cape Cod or
no.
Like Cape Cod has this very old feel.
Yeah,
almost like this mid-century thing, and it's kind of cool how it lingers to today. Actually,
did they actually shoot in Cape Cod?
I think they shot it in Atlanta. I saw.
That would feel right.
But yeah, Virgin Suicides 1. Second.
Yeah. Shot in Atlanta.
I'm gonna pick The Wolf of Wall Street. Which has this movie is trying to do the same style.
Yeah.
And Scorsese just perfects it in The Wolf of Wall Street. All the cutaways, all the shots in Wolf of Wall Street where the guys are just standing, like looking directly into the camera, the freeze frames, the whips, like it's all perfected in Wolf, and it's insulted in this movie. And finally, Dirty Dancing, 1987, which is also... You've never seen Dirty Dancing?
No.
Oh, dude. Also a summer movie about one summer. Also a period piece made in the 80s, takes place in the 60s. And again, does it so much better. And really has characters that are written. Sorry, folks.
That have depth.
Characters who have depth and stakes. And similar story of just like, one summer can change your life.
One summer of love.
Yeah, hot summer night and nothing.
So, now that we've sweltered and sweat,
yeah,
I heard the Heat Miser was a part of this movie.
Really?
Yeah, and because they wanted it as hot as possible. It was like the anti-hit flight. They hired him on the set just to make sure that everybody was
hot,
really toasty. Yeah, we sweat. Our acne's terrible right now. Yeah. All these hot summer nights.
Bacne.
Yeah.
Bacne.
Pop.
Bacne run amok.
Pop,
frankly.
pop, pop, pop. The sound of the pimples and whiteheads. Would you go out for one more hot summer night and have this like riding shotgun with you, or would you shoot it in an old garage?
It's weird. I didn't like the film, but I would take another ride on this hot summer night. Somewhere down the line. I would like to actually revisit it. What about you?
Yeah, I think I would shoot it in the garage and feel nothing about it. I feel nothing about murdering this movie. As we've alluded to, we've talked about several other movies that that's inspired by that are way better.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's just like, I love these movies. I loved being a kid. I love being a teenager. What if all those movies I watched when I was a teenager were like me being a teenager? And then it's kind of like...
And it was a hot summer night.
And I'm like, oh yeah, like for him, he probably loves this movie. He can probably see this and be like, yeah, like this was so much fun. When I was a kid, all my interests. But I'm like, not interesting to me, buddy.
Not clicking.
So I would say this should stay on the shelf and be shot in the back of the head in a garage or whatever.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm not budging on my stance for this. But I feel like you're more easily swayed. If we had to come to a definitive answer, if it should stay off the shelf, you're taking it off the shelf.
Yeah, it could stay on the shelf.
Yeah.
I just like watching it because it makes me think, what would I have done? Would we
in Timmy's role?
No. If you and I were making Hot Summer Nights.
I tell you what, I would not have fumbled the Micah Monroe just to sell coke to William Fichtner.
Yeah, right. Fichtner.
And you wouldn't be dead in the garage, buddy.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
But again, I don't feel anything when it happens.
He was a pretty corpse.
They shot him in the face.
He was a pretty corpse. What? Huh?
Yeah, then the kid doing the voiceover just kind of shows up at the end randomly.
Oh, yeah, and you see him and you're like...
I saw the whole movie from this window.
I don't know why I looked out the window that night.
It would have been cool if he caught a stray bullet and the voiceover was him from the grave.
Yeah. Woo!
I'm in the recording booth here in heaven. Is that you?
Yeah, you hear that?
Someone's hungry.
My stomach growled. Let's go,
My mom made us PB&Js. Dun, 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 dun.
I was going to quote, actually, I'll put this trailer for Renfield. Let's eat!
See, you have a resting state of Renfield.
Yeah.
I have a resting state of Backyardigans.
More slower than you think.
True.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching or listening, whatever we would call this now.
Yeah, we're never doing video, by the way.
Unless you guys ask nicely.
All 8 of you.
Yeah. And we'll do it. But as always, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Sam.
Remember, protect the Allspark. Thank you for listening to Shelf Warmers. New episodes drop every Wednesday. You can follow us on social media at shelfwarmers.podcast, where you can send us movies to take off the shelf for future episodes.